So we want to stress that you have your right to vote, even if you're homeless, even if you're in transition, even if you don't have stable housing, you still have that right to vote. It is yours. Do not let somebody take it away from you. Voter registration forms do require an address. However, state law is pretty generous. State law defines your residence as the place you intend to return to. That's pretty broad. And on the Secretary of State's website, they actually have an explanation, and you can print this out and post it in case people are concerned about this, that under Ohio law, your residence is the location you consider to be your permanent residence, not temporary, that you're going to return to. And it's whenever you leave, it's the place you plan to come back to. That is your residence. So if you don't have a fixed place that you live in, but are consistent or regular inhabitant of a shelter or another location that you return to regularly, you can use that location as your residence under Ohio law for voter registration purposes. Now, there are some practical things we have to keep in mind here. So you could, if you intend to return to a park bench or a place in the community that you consider that to be your fixed residence, you might consider that to be where you reside. However, part of being a registered voter is they'll send you mail, and you can't receive mail at that park bench. So when you're thinking about what residence to use, it's helpful if you have a residence where you can get mail. So that's where shelters in particular can be a really good choice for someone to use as their residence for voting purposes, because a lot of community shelters do have mailbox programs. So that if somebody registers to vote there, they want to get their mailings about voting notices, as well as if they're getting other notices, if they're on different benefit programs and have to be receiving mailings from the government. Using a shelter address is perfectly legal in Ohio for voter registration purposes. But we need to empower our neighbors by letting them know that.